Imagine a wave of roaring crowds, gleaming steel, and futuristic designs sweeping across the world of football, all in a single year. 2025 is the year where ambition meets reality. New stadiums aren't just venues, they're statements, manifestos of technology, culture, and emotion. From Europe to Asia, South America to the Middle East, football is getting new homes designed for the 21st century. This isn't just construction, it's transformation. And tonight, we're diving into what makes these arenas more than seats and turf. They're landmarks, economies, and stages for new legends. Chapter 1. Europe's High-Tech Cathedrals. There's something electric about walking into a freshly opened stadium. Air buzzing with possibility, steel still shining, seats uncreased. In Germany, Munich's Allianz Arena East stands ready. The iconic inflated facade has been extended eastward in a €50 million expansion that mirrors its original envelope. The white pearls continue into a new fan plaza with LED lighting that changes color based on matchday themes. Beneath the sleek canopy, acoustics have been re-engineered. Test recordings show a 30% increase in decibel reinforcement, meaning chants echo louder, roar longer. In Spain, Valencia's Mestalla Nou is rising on the old stadium's footprint. A departure from its classic bowl, the new design carves into the city block with a stacked structure, cantilevered roof, and modular suites that can be reconfigured for concerts or business events. The pitch is lowered by nearly 8 meters to improve sightlines, a radical choice that helps connect fans to action more intimately. And from the top tiers, retractable glass panels offer panoramic views of the Turia Gardens in an urban embrace rarely seen in a new build. Move north to London, and Tottenham's extension into the White Hart Lane end continues to evolve. This part of the stadium will debut with a 3-tiered hospitality suite suspended 50 feet above the pitch. It's not just viewing, it's bird's-eye theater, complete with private bars, exclusive gardens, and vertical gardens draping over concrete edges. The sound feedback system here is fascinating. Anti-echo baffles that steal silence while channeling cheer. The goal? Keep Wembley's roar inside Spurs' home turf. What connects these European projects is scale married to refinement. Technology blends with local identity. These stadiums aren't just new, they're better versions of themselves. They collect design lessons from the present to build not just great spaces, but emotional engines, roofs, acoustics, hospitality, a fan flow. Each aspect is tuned to evoke presence and anticipation. These aren't football venues. They're emotion amplifiers made manifest. Chapter 2. America's Renewal and Reinvention. In the United States, the year 2025 sees 2 new landmarks emerge. Miami's Dolphins will open a retractable roof stadium nicknamed The Canopy. $80 million in LED ring upgrades make the roof an immersive storytelling tool. Imagine watching a game under a sky that changes based on the opponent. Sunset orange for Clemson, deep red for Alabama fans. Below, the fan deck is built around 360-degree video walls and tiered seating that feels communal and raw. But what's groundbreaking is the temperature-controlled exterior corridor on the south side, a 100-meter-long covered space that circulates mist when outside temperatures pass 32 Celsius, turning parking lot fumes into a cool pre-game spectacle. In Mexico City, Club America is opening Estadio Azul 2, built atop the ruins of the old stadium, a sophisticated game changer. It will be the first Latin American stadium with a UV stress monitoring system. Underneath, massive water collection basins will feed public fountains even during droughts. Nunez architecture calls it heritage regenerative. Inside, artwork featuring the 4 cardinal birds of Aztec mythology decorates concourses, melding deep culture with state-of-the-art tech. South America's standout is São Paulo's Morumbi Nu, built adjacent to the iconic old stadium. A hectare of rooftop solar arrays will power lighting and concessions, making it carbon positive during the day. The canopy features solar transparent panels, collecting energy but letting fans gaze upward at São Paulo's skyline. What's emotionally interesting is that every seat is oriented slightly toward south, giving full view of Serra da Cantareira Mountains on clear days. Design is not just comfort, it's connection to history, geography, emotion. Taken together, these stadiums show a continent striving forward. They honor climate, identity, sustainability, and resilience. Each is a local statement for a global stage. Whether it's misting corridors in Miami or Aztec panels in Mexico City, they're saying football is ours, and we're building for all seasons, all futures. Chapter 3. Asia and Middle East – Mega projects with momentum. 2025 sees Asia unveiling stadiums that redefine scale. In Thailand, Bangkok's new Raja Mangala is rising on reclaimed riverfront land. Its wave-like roof mimics the Chao Phraya River. Spectators will first see the full splash when the roof opens like a grand lotus. A key highlight: automated floodgates in the stands that turn low sections into temporary swimming terraces. During intense heat, fans can cool off mid-game without leaving their seats. In the Middle East, Qatar finalizes Al Wakra 2. The second iteration juts into Doha's skyline with a canopy inspired by sailing dhows. The stadium tilts in geometry, forcing air currents to lift and cool the field naturally. Inside, a central super screen will stretch from pitch to roof, over 100 meters tall. Its immersive clarity isn't just for watching replays, it mimics holographic technology by creating air curtain seams. Crowd reactions trigger visuals not just in the stands, but across the city's skyline via ambient lights on nearby towers. What's wild is the integration of mosques and prayer halls inside stadium grounds, a nod to both religion and recreation. Fans can pray mid-game without exiting or missing a moment. It's an architectural embrace of context, belief, and modern leisure. And that's what these stadiums do. They belong. They belong in their place, build off their culture, and stand ready for 2025, 2050, even 2000. Stick around until the end to see which stadium has a drone delivery system that can send nachos to your seat, and which one recently tested hologram spectator zones. Yes, digital fans and empty seats, live. Chapter 4. Africa and Oceania. Fresh eyes, bold moves. In South Africa, Cape Town Stadium 2 rises on the city's waterfront. Smaller than the original but smarter, its horseshoe end canopy has been fitted with a smart ceramic skin that changes opacity based on sun angles. There's also a calibrated boma wall, a wooden arena-style seating section that uses resonance chambers behind every plank of wood to amplify crowd noise beyond 25 decibels. It's as if the birds can't compete, but they do listen. Across the ocean in Australia's Brisbane, redevelopment of Suncorp Stadium adds a second tier and a canopy extension inspired by the swoop of a Brisbane river. The new space includes stadium studios, broadcast suites with AR control rooms for local talent. They allow 4D commentary, points, tracking, visual overlays, athlete biometrics live. Fans will feel it as immersive as sitting inside a gaming headset. Venturing inland, New Zealand's Wellington opens its first entirely new football stadium. It's compact, multi-level with an 18,000-seat capacity suit by design, but it breaks ground with mood-responsive LED bands that change color according to stadium electricity load. They're hiring for a stadium DJ whose job is to adjust lighting intensity based on crowd pulse, live, not pre-recorded. The most interesting fact, these stadiums haven't been built for just football. They're launching points for esports leagues, community gatherings, night markets, and local film festivals. They're flexible, inviting, and built to adapt to whatever becomes popular next. Chapter 5. The Big Picture. What these stadiums represent. When we look back at 2025, we'll see something more than new boxes on maps. We'll see a world shaping itself and its favorite sport in real time. What ties these stadiums together isn't only ambition, but intention. Shade in hot climates, acoustics in noisy places, culture and craft in local design, connectivity for remote broadcasts, drone service, modular seats, solar canopies, mood lighting, sporting labs. They matter because they were chosen intentionally. They also show how stadiums function as city anchors. Downtown blocks grow, transit gets better, riverside promenades thrive, communities benefit or resist. Some fear disruption, some embrace change, but all are being asked to stretch their identity, to ask if football can be more than a game. Can it anchor tourism? Can it host doctors or job fairs? Can it survive in climate change? Can it respect history? All of this matters in 2025. So as fans cheer their first goals in these venues, as architects marvel at the acoustics, as journalists note the carbon footprints, one question remains. Which design will set the tone for the next generation? Which will become a classic? 2050? 200? Close your eyes and imagine. A late afternoon match in Valencia beneath a setting Spanish sun. A rooftop stadium in Brisbane as lights turn electric blue. A retractable canopy closing in Miami, tossing soft shadows over white concrete. A drone kicks off from Qatar, delivering nachos to a distant seat. And a stadium in Wellington where a DJ adjusts lights to your heartbeat. That's 2025 for football. A moment when ambition met blueprints, when culture met capacity, when the largest human tribe, the football fan, found new homes to cheer, cry, celebrate, and connect. And in that longing roar, you'll hear a promise. The future of stadiums is now.